Hey folks, it is Memorial Day today on Monday, May 29th, 2023. And like most holidays, I'm not celebrating because I just don't really have any reason to celebrate, no one to celebrate with, so I just kind of it's just a regular day off for me, only because it happens to be Monday, so my days off are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so that's just how it is, and that's how it will be up until a couple months from now. So I guess the main couple updates. My dad, it turns out he's coming June 8th to see me. I cannot say whether or not he'll be on the vlog. He probably won't be, but yeah, my dad's coming to see me June 8th, and he'll be here until the 12th or 13th of June. And so yeah, that's basically during my work week, but I'll still get to hang out with him like after work and whatnot. So there's that. Still working on learning Chinese and Japanese, specifically Chinese though. I will say that I'm still trying to think of like how I could possibly go about the whole doing like a language learning vlog of sorts or something. I don't know if I would do it on my phone or my PC or something like that, and which apps I would use, or if I'd use every app that I use, or just walk through the whole process that I go through every day. I'm not entirely sure about that. And as far as the whole Xbox Simpsons Hit and Run thing goes, still trying to think of what the next move is here. If I can just like start recording it, because like it just doesn't feel right. It's still using the HDMI to the component to HDMI converter that I got last month or the month before. I don't remember when it was, but yeah, since I got that, I've been considering using it, but like it just doesn't look right still, because like when I record it, like even though it looks fine for the most part, there's not a lot of scan lines. There's still something wrong with it. Like the image looks dark, I guess, like too dark, like more dark than usual. So like there's always something wrong with the HDMI output whenever I do get these converters. I don't know why. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't understand why it's so difficult for these companies to convert a signal from component to HDMI. Why is it so goddamn difficult? Like, I don't know. Like, they've been able to get it just fine with all these other consoles, like the GameCube and the PS2 and whatnot. But, like, I just can't seem to get anything that works for converting Xbox to HDMI. Like, I've blown already almost $100 in this, and I'm just so sick of it. The only thing left to do at this point is to literally mod the Xbox specifically to have HDMI output. And there's people that do that, and there do exist HDMI mods that you can purchase, but you have to be comfortable with the soldering and soldering or whatever it's called in order to do it yourself. And I've never done that before, so I'm not comfortable with doing it myself quite yet. So there is the option to send it into a company and have it done for you. And I'm already aware of one that exists. I forgot what it was called. I was looking at it the other day though. But if I do this, the process would cost like $500. I'd have to send in my Xbox, and it would take like weeks to come back. But once it does, it would finally have an HDMI input on the back, so I can finally just use that. And yeah, not only that, but the console would be serviced and have the capacitors replaced and everything. So be fixed and working perfectly for years to come. So I'm actually considering doing that now. So again, it's either that or use Zemu, the Xbox emulator. So again, that's why things are taking so long, because I'm just still trying to work things out how I wanted to go about doing that. Now for my PS2, I was thinking I would open that one up and also look into like what could be the issue. Like there could be blown capacitors inside that console as well. So that's probably what's causing the system to have booting issues or something. Because otherwise it works perfectly fine otherwise. So I'm gonna have to look into that because I want to do Let's Plays on it. Nintendo 64, I heard that it has a device similar to the Eon Mark II, whatever it's called, for the GameCube that I got. Which on the GameCube, it allows you to access the progressive scan mode and upscales that. So it's upscaling at 480p output, and it makes it look really perfect, basically. Like the best you could possibly get from a GameCube system, essentially. And I was thinking of getting the one they made for the Nintendo 64, which also supposedly makes the image look so much better. But it's straight from the N64's video out, so I don't know how that works, if it's as effective as the GameCube one. It's got kind of mixed reviews, basically. But yeah, I was thinking of giving that a try. But otherwise, yeah, not much else going on. I'm still kind of at a point where, like, whenever it comes to my days off, like, I'm just always, like, I spend a lot, like, either too much time studying or too much time gaming and not enough time studying. So that's another issue that I always run into, is, like, how can I like do my time management better and stuff like that. And there's other things to do too, like organizing my closet in my game room, so that way that's all nice and tidy for. I mean, I guess I should do that since my dad's gonna be here in a little over a week, so he might see that. So I should probably get working on that starting this weekend. I'm not sure. Okay. So this is probably something I should definitely talk about. So I'm sure people like someone might be wondering like what my opinion is on Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, because that game just came out a few weeks ago, wasn't it? Today's the 29th and it came out on the 12th, so 17 days ago. So yeah, a little over 2 weeks ago. And so I got the game like 4 days, I think, after the release. 4 days. That's how long it took to appear in my store. Because I'm someone who refuses to get any digital copies of games and always go for the physical copy. So I could have gone in on day one with the digital copy, but I decided to just wait until a physical copy showed up at my store, and yeah, so I finally got it and I was able to play the game, and I've honestly I'm kind of mixed on my feelings for the game so far. One underlying thing that I've felt like ever since playing it is that it just doesn't feel the same as the first game. Like Breath of the Wild, like whenever I play it, like every single year, I get sucked into that game like immediately. And I just want to keep playing and playing and playing and playing until I have all those damn Korok seeds, all those shrines, all the areas revealed, and I've explored the map thoroughly, and it just feels so immersive and whatnot. But with Tears of the Kingdom, like I don't know how to describe the feeling. Like it feels like there's too much to do, or or ironically, it feels too empty or something like that. Like I don't know, because like that's what happened. Like the last time I played the game, which was like a week ago. It's been like a week since I played the game. I just felt like this empty feeling. I don't know what it is. Like maybe I'm just not like trying to not spoil too much. There was a boss fight in the game, and it's happens like at a very inconvenient time. Like while I was in the middle of doing a task, and it interrupted that task. I had to do that task all over again. So I don't want to be like too specific, but I um, I was very pissed off when that happened. So because I had to redo that whole thing over again. I mean that's just one example. And like another thing is that, and I think this is probably my biggest problem, is that I'm trying to play the game the way I play Breath of the Wild, like on subsequent playthroughs, not the first playthrough. The past several times I played through Breath of the Wild, I play it virtually the same way, like every single time. Basically, what I do is I go straight around, like not straight obviously, but like just around the whole map, getting all the towers, and then after I get all the towers, then I get all the shrines, and then after I get all the shrines, then I get the divine beasts and stuff like that. So I've been trying to go about the Tears of the Kingdom the same way, just trying to fill out the whole map basically, and just so just kind of run straight for the shrines and or not all the shrines, but like all the towers, and yeah, I don't know why it just kind of made the experience kind of empty for me. It's like maybe I just need to like play the game differently or something going forward. I'm not entirely sure. But so yeah, basically like I've played the game and like I've had these like feelings while playing it, but like I don't really have a definitive opinion on the game so far because I'm not that far in. I'm sure most people are not that far in because there's just so much stuff to do, so much shit to do. It's a huge map. I don't know, but yeah, I don't really have much to talk about today. I apologize for that, folks. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for now. I will see y'all later, and yeah, see what we can do with all this stuff I'm working on and getting going. I don't know, the getting's going, I guess. Bye, folks.